Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about Emerson, who is currently a loanee at Real Betis. Then we're also going to be talking about Erling Haaland. There has been many reports regarding Erling Haaland and stating that Borussia Dortmund has finally put an official price on Erling Haaland, which is a total of 180 million euros. And hearing this number, right, this is something that we have to discuss in today's video, because it has always been said that Barcelona is a club that will be striving and going for Erling Haaland in this coming summer. But looking at this price tag now, this discussion of Erling Haaland going to Barcelona may look much different in this coming summer. So for those of you guys who are new here, welcome to the channel. This is basically what we do. We talk about Barcelona in every video. So if you guys do support FC Barcelona, welcome to the family and let's get to it. So firstly, I do want to start with Emerson. So if you guys do not know who Emerson is, I understand that there is many new people here, so I do want to refresh everyone's minds. So Emerson is a Brazilian player. He does play for Real Betis. Barcelona did sign Emerson back on January 2019, and on that month, Barcelona came to an agreement with Real Betis, stating that Barcelona and Real Betis are going to be paying a total of 6 million euros each towards Emerson's former official club in Brazil, in order for Real Betis to have Emerson as a loanee, and that there was an agreement that Emerson will be coming back to Barcelona in the summer of 2021. And once Emerson does make that move towards Barcelona, Barcelona is going to be paying the 6 million euros to Real Betis. But that is the story, right? Barcelona have paid a total of 12 million euros for Emerson. But then there has been many reports coming out over the past few hours of a French club interested in Emerson. And when I do mean by a French club, I do mean PSG. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there has been many reports regarding PSG scouting Emerson in over the past few days. Now, I do want you guys to keep in mind that PSG is scouting Emerson. PSG have not made a bid to FC Barcelona, nor are they negotiating with FC Barcelona in order to acquire Emerson. They're simply just scouting this player, but they are interested at the end of the day. And many reports have continued to say that if Barcelona come to a decision where they do want to let go of Emerson, any club that wants to bring that player in and buy him from Barcelona are going to have to pay a minimum fee of 25 million euros. That is the number that Barcelona is asking for, and that is minimum. Now, I know that this may sound a little contradicting, because we have talked about before that Laporta and Barcelona do favor on bringing Emerson back in this summer of 2021. Barcelona have been extremely impressed with the way Emerson has been performing with Real Betis. He currently has a total of 2 goals and 4 assists. What other right back can do that? Barcelona would love to bring in a right back into the Camp Nou just like him. And you and me can agree that Emerson is a class player. But looking at the price tag that Barcelona has set on this young Brazilian, and looking how there are clubs that are willing to pay this fee for Emerson, Barcelona are going to have to do a very intense decision in this summer if a club does come in and makes a bid for this player. And many factors are going to have to come into play when Barcelona make this decision, because yes, he is a great player, but 25 million euros, which is a minimum fee for this player, does not sound too bad in the eyes of FC Barcelona. But let's talk about the sporting factor of this whole thing, because this is where I believe is the most interesting discussion. Right now, Barcelona is a club that has Serginho Dest, who is playing tremendously well with both his club and the national team. They have Sergio Roberto, who we know is a player that can always provide value towards FC Barcelona. Maybe not in the manner of being very skillful and being extremely fast, but Sergio Roberto is still a player that can provide value. Then we also do have Mingueza, who has surprisingly shown that he can play as a right back and play as a right back extremely well. So Barcelona currently do have a total of 3 optional right backs. And if Emerson were to come in and participate in the next season, at least one of these players are going to have to be dropped, whether it's to bench them 90% of the time regularly throughout the season or sell them towards a different club. Many have suggested that Sergio Roberto should be the player to be sold from FC Barcelona, but would that really be the smartest move Barcelona could make in this summer? Because let me tell you, Sergio Roberto is a class player, and like I have stated before, he may not be that player that's the fastest like Serginho Dest or a Emerson or a Trent or a prime Dani Alves. He may not be that player. He may not be a skillful player that looks very attractive when he's on the ball, but Sergio Roberto will forever be and will always be a player that will always defend the identity of what Barcelona is. He is a player that was born through the academy and made through the academy. And every time Sergio Roberto does step on the field, he continues to put that crest on his heart, and that is to defend the identity of FC Barcelona. He is the one player that truly understands what Barcelona does need in that right back position when it does come to positional play, which is something extremely important in Barcelona's game. But here's going to be the conclusion. Emerson's form right now is world class. With these type of numbers that Emerson is bringing, he is a world class player. But also seeing the price tag that these clubs might potentially bid for this player is going to be extremely hard for Barcelona and Laporta to shut down this bid, knowing Barcelona's financial state and what they want to achieve in this season. Sacrifices are going to have to be made by Laporta if he wants to even have a chance to pull off what he does want to pull off in this coming summer, which is something that we're also going to be discussing later down this video. But in the end, when it comes to this player, I just do not think there is a bad decision. I think that if Barcelona receive a total of 25 million euros minimum from this player, it would greatly help Barcelona. If Barcelona maintain Emerson and bring him into the squad list for the next season, that is also great. Many would love to have Emerson in FC Barcelona, and so would especially Ronald Koeman. So we should expect to see a saga build throughout the summer of 2021. I do expect many clubs to also bid for this player in this summer, so it's going to be a very long summer. And I think that Emerson has shown many times that he can be a class player that many clubs would love to have. And then going into the next topic, and we're going to be talking about Erling Haaland. So this is where everything is going to go on a full 360, because sources have told ESPN that Erling Haaland is worth 180 million euros according to Borussia Dortmund. That is the price tag that Borussia Dortmund has placed on this player. If any club in the world wants to buy Erling Haaland in this coming summer, they're going to be asking for 180 million euros, which is a lot of money. And you better believe that this is going to turn out exactly like the situation of Jadon Sancho and Manchester United in the previous summer. There were many occasions where Manchester United were talking with Borussia Dortmund, forwarding all of these bids towards the German club, only for Borussia Dortmund to deny all of these bids just because they were about 5 to 10 million euros short. And when it comes to Haaland, it's going to be the exact same story. And it is going to be a saga that is going to be ongoing all summer. And Borussia Dortmund is a club, and they even know themselves, deep down inside them, that they are not afraid to repeat another big transfer saga in this summer. And the audacity coming from this German club, right? Like, look, first of all, I do respect Borussia Dortmund's work. The fact that they are so good at scouting these players, buying them for 10 million euros and 12 million euros at some foreign country, and then flipping them for around 100 million euros to 180 million euros, that is something that we have to respect when it comes to Borussia Dortmund. They are doing great business. But it's just the audacity to see Borussia Dortmund demand this type of fee, knowing that they can't even guarantee UCL football in the next season. And what does Erling Haaland want? He wants to play in the UCL. That is what he does want to win. That is his biggest goal. That is his North Star. And the fact that Borussia Dortmund know very well that Haaland wants to win the UCL and he wants to go into a bigger club, and seeing that they are not in the situation where they could go into the Champions League, I really did expect Dortmund to give Erling Haaland some sort of bigger access into a bigger stage. And going back to the 180 million euro price tag, this may be one of the most expensive transfers we could see in the history of football. Not the most expensive one, but one of the most. And Dortmund are doing that for a reason, because they know exactly what they're doing. Borussia Dortmund is putting this price tag on Erling Haaland in this summer because they know that in the next summer there's a chance that Haaland could only go for 75 million euros. And seeing how Erling Haaland has been peaking and being in the headlines of football, Borussia Dortmund are saying, you know what, Erling Haaland is playing the best football right now. Everyone is speaking about this player. We know that there are going to be many clubs that are going to be interested in this player in this coming summer. So you know what, if you want this player, we do demand a total of 180 million euros. If not, you're going to have to wait until the summer of 2022. And you can get a sense that Dortmund know that they have made a mistake on accepting that clause that would allow Haaland to leave for 75 million euros. And that is all because of Mino Raiola's brilliant negotiations. But let me tell you guys, even if Erling Haaland is worth 180 million euros, seeing that this player was born to score and knowing that he could do this for so many years, it is going to be completely worth it for all the top European clubs. They do not mind paying 180 million euros if they have it for Erling Haaland. But that's going to be the next question. What are going to be the clubs that could actually afford Erling Haaland and the transfer fee? And there has been many reports that have stated that only Chelsea and Man City are the two clubs that can afford this player, which is very interesting, but I'm also not surprised. I think that Man City has always been a club where they can afford big players like this. And then we also talk about Chelsea, who haven't spent a single dime a couple of months ago, which is why they are so willing to spend heavily on these transfers. But as of now, it is Chelsea and Manchester City. And as for Barcelona, what are going to be the chances of FC Barcelona signing this player? And I want to make one thing very clear. I am always and forever going to say that Barcelona is a team that are going to be striving to sign this player. Do I believe that Barcelona are going to be signing this player 100% in this summer? There is a 99.999% chance that it may not happen. But if Barcelona want to pull it off and they do reach certain criterias and goals in this summer to bring Erling Haaland in, then yes, they could. But what are going to be those goals? What does Barcelona have to do in order to make this happen? This is where I do want to show you guys the graph. If you look at the graph here and seeing the amount of players Barcelona could sell in this coming summer, you can see that Griezmann is worth around 65 million euros. Emerson could be worth around 25 million euros. Samuel Umtiti, 12 million euros. Coutinho, 30 million euros. Longley, 30 million euros. Neto, 12 million euros. Firpo, 13 million euros. Pjanic, 30 million euros. Mateo Fernandez, 2 million euros. And as for Martin Braithwaite, 12 million euros. And this is me being extremely generous. All of this is worth around 231 million euros. So yes, it is possible for Barcelona to pull this off. But do I believe that Barcelona can sell all of these players in one summer transfer window? That is something that's going to be up to Barcelona, because no one has ever seen one club selling this amount of players. But this is what's going to take in order for Barcelona to pull Erling Haaland towards the Camp Nou. But that's going to be it for today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.